Good morning. Listen, I don't know who this message is intended for or whatever case may be. Messages come in so many different forms, so many shapes, so many different sizes. Today or this morning, a friend of mine sent me a message or sent me a YouTube link to check out Pastor Porter. If you haven't checked out Pastor Porter on YouTube, I suggest you check out Pastor Porter. Great message. What I got from the message was something totally different than what pretty much my friend actually gave me, or what she took from the message. And that's fine. The message should hit different for everybody because it's speaking to you as the person that's listening to. So what I needed from it was the missing component to what I was trying to basically speak about. For the last 3 days, I've been working on this skit and I just couldn't find the words. I couldn't formulate what I want to basically convey to all y'all. And this morning, and I mean literally this morning, she texted me and, I checked it out and I was amazed. What I heard was basically what I needed to hear. And I want to talk about two things. Two things that, like I said, it been heavy on my heart. And I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know why I've been stuck on this one skit. And I wanted to get it off my chest. Like I said, I couldn't just formulate the words. I just couldn't come up with the dialect of what I wanted to say. So I'm talking about reimagine, rebuilding, and success. Okay, I want to talk about just success first. I don't know if y'all ever heard or even saw the iceberg analogy. I would do a little skit or like a little fadeaway to what an iceberg is, and most people know what an iceberg is. I mean, pretty much you see that little tip at the top of the water, and underneath the body of the water, there's this massive landmass of ice. If just make it more clear, the Titanic was sunk by a iceberg. They only saw the tip of it, but underneath the water, it actually cut the hull of the boat, and it's sunk. Just to give you the severity of what an iceberg can do. But I want to talk about iceberg in a real life scenario. Most people only see the tip. They judge you on what your success looks like. How many studios do you have? How much money? What type of clothes? What type of women? The list goes on. Now, success by all means, and I said this multiple times, success is defined by whatever you think success is. Nobody can tell you differently. And if somebody do tell you differently, don't get mad. That's just their opinion. And with that said, the opinion, the viewpoint of what or somebody view you is really none of your concern. So the iceberg analogy is a lot of people view you or view the success from others based off of what they can visually see and measure. And they say like, well, this person must be successful because look what type of car he has or she has, where that person live at, what type of statuses that they have. Again, the list goes on, but they don't understand what's underneath that iceberg. They don't understand what you have to go through. And I mean the countless fight, battles, setback, disappointments, lonely nights, long days, no money. I mean, losing your family, probably losing your job. I mean, the list goes on. And this skit alone, I've been trying to figure out what I want to convey to y'all. And like I said this morning, a basically dear friend of mine sent me a clip of Pastor Porter, and he was talking about a lot of different things. And as he was speaking, I can hear what the message that I wanted to say. And I mean, it was like clear as day. It was so clear that I don't know, like it took my breath away. Like it I would say it saddens me to still know people judge people based off of what they can see. I'm a faith person. I walk by faith. Let's put this in a bigger picture. There's countless of blind people out there in the world. They literally cannot see, but they still walk. They still get about. Why is that? One would say they have a cane. Okay, yeah, well, that is a form of, walking in a sense of guiding yourself through life. But they have to have faith in that cane or faith in where they're going and relying on their senses or relying on a higher power to get them from point A to point B. That's faith. Regardless if it's a cane or you have a seeing eye dog. I have to think about what I wanted to say. Whatever the case may be, is you are having faith in that particular item that it will guide you or get you to where you want to be. Without questioning, that is faith. Now, the next message that I wanted to basically convey to y'all is just that having faith. Listen, whatever you want to do, whatever you seek out to accomplish in your life, you have to have faith. And I'm not going to say, or I'm definitely not going to sit here and tell you that everything that I did leading up to my current position was easy, because God knows it was not easy. It was fucking hard. Excuse me from cussing, but it was, again, fucking hard. It was lonely nights. It was countless days on people telling me that I won't be successful, I won't accomplish. And this came from my household. But I had a vision. I had a goal. But here's the thing too. I was open to change. I wasn't going to let people take me off my path, but I was open for change. We get so wrapped up in this one idea that it would take us to the next level, and we bypass everything else that was going to get us to that same path. But we had this grand idea, but the Lord might have something greater on the other side. But we are so blindsided. We are so consumed. We are so wrapped up in this idea that we are not willing to see a different path to get us to where we want to be at. My mentor said this to me, and it was as clear as day, like I'm talking to you right now. However you listen to this, it's just as clear. So I'm going to tell you exactly what he told me. Be able at any given time to give up or to sacrifice to be able to sacrifice whoever you are now to become who you want to be. I don't know about you, but I sacrificed a lot, and I will continue to sacrifice a lot because I know I'm not where I want to be at. Or let me clear that up. I know I'm not where I should be at. Wherever my path takes me, without me being narrow focused on one particular avenue, I will definitely jump shift. As long as it's going to the direction that I was supposed to go to, and if I get a strong feeling that that is the right path, I always take that. The reason why I say that is a lot of people get this idea, one major mustard seed of idea. And I'm not trying to downplay it, but I want you to understand, just like the iceberg, you only see just the top of it, but you don't see the bottom of it. We get this one simple seed, this mustard seed of an idea, and we hang on to it. We hold on it. We nurture it. We water it. We feed into it. And that's good. But then we forget that there's so many different avenues. There's so many different ways to water that one little plant. Remember, without rain, water, sunlight, and nurturing, a plant doesn't grow. You leave it to its own, basically, pretty much devices. Will the plant still grow? It will grow for basically so much, or it will rise to its full Nope. It will not rise to its full potential if you don't nurture it in the way it needs to be nurtured. Planting a seed is just like planting yourself into the ground, or basically into the soil. You need to be able to see all different avenues, but still understanding your purpose in the soil. I believe we all have a purpose. I believe we all have a message. I believe we all have a gift. I believe we all can be great if we allow ourselves to be great. There's a story that a small village was under siege on basically going underwater. There was a man on top of his house praying to God, praying for help. On his knees, begging, Lord, please send me help. Please send me help. A boat come by and say, sir, please jump in the boat. I do see a wave coming more and more, and it don't look like that you will survive. And he said, no, thank you. I'm okay. The Lord will save me. The gentleman in the boat kept telling him, please, please, please. After a while, he gave up. The boat leaves. Man, still praying on his knees. The water continued to rise, get higher and higher. Another boat comes by. Tell him, please, please get into the boat. Get into the boat. I don't think that you're going to survive. He said, no, thank you. I know my Lord is with me. He will save me. Boat goes by again. On his knees. Man, on his knees. The water now at his knees. And he's still praying. He would not give up on his prayer. A helicopter comes by. Yells down to the man, I can see from a distance, sir. There's a big wave that's going to take you in your home. Please climb up, please. Let me bring you to safety. And he still refuses. He said, no, I believe my Lord will save me. I believe my Lord will come down and save me from this devastation. And sure enough, this wave came by, swooped him away, and he drowned. And he died. He goes to heaven, and he's angry. He's pissed. He goes to the Lord. He's like, why didn't you save me? Why didn't you come and help me? Why? Like, angry. The Lord very calmly told him, I send you 3 help. Send you the first boat, but you denied my hand. Send you the second boat, and you deny my hand again. On the 3rd attempt, I gave you my love with the helicopter, and you deny my hand. So you choose not to reach out to me. So you die. You can't get angry at me when I send you help, but you wasn't able to see the help that I was sending you because you were so focused on having me being your presence to save you. I come in all shape and form to help you, but you choose to only be able to see one vision or one version of me. So you can't get mad at me, my child. I'm always there. I was always there reaching out and putting my hand, but you kept smacking it away. That story alone was told to me as a little kid, and it was constantly told to me over years. The moral of the story is we look for help in a certain way to justify what is help. So many people may come in your life and teach you things. So many people will come in your life and take things from you. But it's your job to learn from every experience that you are engaged with. Whoever's in your life, whatever path that you're on, open up your mind to receive whatever it is for you to receive. Do not close your minds to an idea that somebody's talking on because it doesn't fit your view and your value. Nobody said that you need to adapt to it, but by all means, understand, listen, because that other path may lead you to a faster outcome. But you're so you're so fixated on that one particular item or road, you can't be able to see the other side. Listen, I am so grateful for my friend for sending me that video clip, because like I said, I was lost. I'm sitting here staring at these four walls, writing down, reading, and I was trying to come up with this, I bet you, pretty much this powerful message, and it just wasn't hitting. I was missing something. And once she sent it to me and I listened to Pastor Porter, I got the idea. I'm a man of faith. I will always be a man of faith. I don't consider myself as a worldly man, meaning I'm not of this world, but I am in this world. I mean, for me, my life, I guess you say, experiences was not the greatest, but I am so grateful for it. I am happy for every outcome. I am happy for every decision that I made, bad and good. I am glad that every person that came in my life walked in or walked out. I'm glad for my partner. I'm glad for my business partner, my child. I'm glad for every single person. Shit, I'm even glad for you that's watching me. I am glad because without people around me to feed into me in so many different ways, I would not become the man that I am today. I mean, there's so much that we have, but we do so much damage to ourselves because we are constantly in our own way. The iceberg analogy, like I said, 3 days, I've been trying to formulate this crazy idea, this crazy skit, and it just wouldn't come to me. And this morning, it was clear as day. Sometimes, whatever path that you think that you might have carved out, that you think you have it all laid out in front of you, may need to change. Because I'm gonna be honest, I had one vision of doing it one way, but it just didn't stick. So I didn't put it out there. I stand fast, meaning I slow down. I took my time. I wasn't going to pull the trigger until I was mentally ready and knowing what I wanted to say. Even if it took me a week, 2 weeks, a month, I was going to stand fast and wait until I got the right answer to give you the message that I wanted to give you. Sometimes we in this constant state of like rush. And to be honest, we should know by now because of COVID, shit, slow the hell down. Okay. You need to be able to see all avenues. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to be able to see all avenues. I don't know if y'all play chess. A little fun fact about me. I have to make sure I pronounce my words correctly and clear. I like chess. The reason why I like chess is at an early age, I was able to see 5 different moves ahead. Did not know even in chess that was an actual thing. It's just I saw the chessboard and my uncle taught me how to play. And by him teaching me, he was showing me different moves and different strategies. And I was able to see 5 moves ahead. And that made me a great chess player. I never pursued, anything in chess. It's just, I thought it was just a pastime. And it's fun for me. Like I enjoy playing it. But I also have that same ability in my everyday life. Sometimes it's basically useful and sometimes it can be a burden. But I can definitely see 5 steps ahead in every situation. And for every 5 steps that I can see, I still make sure that I stand fast. Life is precious. Listen, I believe every last one of y'all will be great. I believe every last one of y'all has the potential to be great. But it's up to you to know what greatness is. But it's also up to you to understand when you need help, there's so many different forms of help. You just got to open up your eyes and ears to listen. Because sometimes the answer that you are looking for is probably staring you directly in your face. And whatever plan that you might have for you, it might be small compared to what he has something greater for you. But you won't know that because you're still stuck in your own way. So I want to say thank you. I don't know who this, again, thank you. I'm sorry. Like this one was, like I said, it was on my chest for a good little while. And I was praying about it, and I wanted to definitely convey what I want to say. And I feel free. I feel like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. So whoever needs to hear this message, whoever you think that needs to hear this message, please like this, subscribe, send this to a friend. Definitely make sure you subscribe, because the more you subscribe, the more I can be able to put more basic video content out there to you. But like I said before, if you know somebody that needs to hear this, please share this like this. And hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, I'll talk to you.